And the descriptions mention Corsica itself is important, not just a backdrop.
Yeah, very vivid descriptions of the landscape, apparently.
Okay, let's jump right into this deep dive. We're looking at some source material today. It's all centered around a novel called The Bombshell.
Right.
And our goal really is to kind of dig into these sources, understand what this story is about, what makes it tick.
Absolutely. And the sources frame it as a coming-of-age story, but also a political thriller.
Oh, interesting mix.
Yeah, and specifically set in Corsica, 1993.
Corsica 93.
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely sets the scene. So who's our main character here, according to the sources?
It's a young woman named Séverine Guimard. She's 17, French-American.
Okay.
And the picture painted is, well, quite privileged. Political family, glamorous life. You know, her focus seems to be mostly on herself, dreaming of stardom.
Right, so a teenager with big dreams of fame. And then I assume something kind of disrupts that.
Oh, completely. Her life gets turned upside down. The sources state she's kidnapped.
Kidnapped? By who?
A militant Corsican separatist group. They're called Sofiu di Libertà, fighting for independence.
Wow, okay. Separatists. So you'd think, maybe, a 17-year-old hostage in that situation, she'd be terrified, passive.
That's what you might expect. But the sources really highlight how unexpected her response is.
How so?
Well, instead of just, waiting it out, she starts using her personality, her charm, her intelligence.
To what? Survive.
More than that, actually, to engage with them, to sort of influence her captors, understand their side of things.
Influence the militants holding her.
Yeah.
That's quite a dynamic. And this isn't just a short-term thing, is it? It changes her.
Profoundly, yes. The sources trace this huge transformation. She gets really immersed in their cause, their world.
And she goes from what, spoiled teen to
basically a radical figurehead for their movement. It's described as a really shocking, fast metamorphosis.
So the story, through her experience, it's exploring some pretty heavy stuff then.
Definitely. Big questions about identity. Who is she now? And loyalty, where does she belong?
Navigating all that political danger too.
Exactly. Understanding power, both her own and the political kind. It's a dangerous world she's suddenly in.
And beyond her personal journey, what wider themes are coming through in these source descriptions?
Well, there's youth rebellion, obviously, but taken to an extreme. Then there's fame, what she wanted, but now it's twisted.
Right.
And the whole context of colonialism, Corsica's history, and importantly, how her own personal change, her revolution, gets tangled up with the political one, they blur.
That blurring sounds key. And the descriptions mention Corsica itself is important, not just a backdrop.
Yeah, very vivid descriptions of the landscape, apparently. It's almost like another character.
Anchoring the story.
Right, grounding this fast-paced narrative. And it helps you understand the separatist connection to the place, which then influences her.
This whole transformation from, wanting stardom to becoming a radical, it really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
How quickly can someone's whole viewpoint shift under pressure? Or when exposed to a really powerful ideology?
Yeah, how much are we all shaped by history, by the ideas we bump into? It forces you to consider those external forces.
How they can just reroute a life completely.
In ways you'd never expect.
So, wrapping up our look at these sources, The Bombshell sounds like a really intense exploration. A young woman's life just irrevocably changed.
Yeah, thrown into this political conflict, her personal story completely caught up in it. Those initial dreams, gone, replaced by something terrifyingly real.
Which kind of leaves you pondering
Yeah.
that connection between personal ambition, like her wanting fame, and deep political belief. Do they clash or feed each other? And when you're forced into a conflict like that, what does choosing a side even mean? Especially if it wasn't your choice to begin with.
Grab The Bombshell, a novel by Darrow Farr, now on sale for $19.95. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.